What's up, people? In this video we are going to do this by Always Hungry. Stephanie Buttermore chose my food for 28 hours. This is like the ultimate combination. Are those banana chips? Disgusting. Like, I always get a lot of views when I do this girl's videos, and I always get a lot of views when I do Stephanie Buttermore, so hopefully this will do well. I don't really know. Okay. God, what is the obsession with like watching girls eat donuts? Like, ladies, what is wrong with you? Like, really? I'm sorry. I'm gonna be nice. I'm trying to be nicer from now on. I just did 2 videos. I was really nice. I think because neither of them had anything to do with like watching girls eat fucking donuts. Anyway, yeah. So here we go.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to another cheat day video. Today I am so excited for this video because your one and only Stephanie Buttermore actually helped me out with this one and chose my food for 24 hours. So who am I to make this intro? Stephanie.
Olivia, how are you? Thank you so much for asking me to do this. This is such a fun idea. I absolutely love the video that Nate got to choose everything you ate and Megan got to choose everything you ate. So you know your girl had to come through, and I really wanted to make this cheat day amazing. So I'm gonna do my best to make this an amazing day for you as well. So again, thank you so much for asking me. I don't want to take too much of your footage. You can cut any of this that you want. So welcome to Stephanie Buttermore's ultimate cheat day extravaganza. Is that too much? You can cut that if you want to. Okay, let's get started. So for breakfast, I know everyone gave you donut ideas, but honestly, like, you're the donut queen, so I would be doing you like a horrible injustice if I didn't give you donuts for breakfast. So I'm coming through for you, and I'm obviously choosing the flavors, so I'm going to probably give you the flavors that I would want. So let's get started.
Stephanie, I am so honored and I'm so grateful, and thank you so much for doing that for me. It's so exciting. I cannot wait to try all your foods that you chose for me, and of course, you came through with some amazing donuts that were realized by Royal Donuts. So how about Stephanie walks you guys through what kind of flavors we have here?
So I'm gonna start you off with 6 donuts. So for the first donut, we're gonna do strawberry frosted filled with birthday cake batter. Next one is going to be a Nutella, bacon, and banana donut. Next, we have a white chocolate frosted but filled with raspberry jam. Next is a chocolate iced filled with peanut butter. And I got this idea because currently in the States at Krispy Kreme, we have the Reese's donut. So I kind of wanted this one to be a recreation of that. So I want it to be chocolate iced, but the inside filled with peanut butter to be kind of like a Reese's. Next one, I know you love apple fritters, but I'm not really sure if I've ever seen you have an iced apple fritter. So I want you to get an apple fritter that has icing on it, because I think that would be really good. And last but not least, you have to represent your girl and get you a carrot cake donut. See if they can do one with cream cheese frosting filling. I want it to be filled, if they can. If they can do a filled carrot cake donut, game over.
So with that being said, a huge shout out to Stephanie Buttermore. I'm sure all of you know who she is, but still go check her out. She's amazing. She makes amazing videos. I just love this girl. So yeah, show her some love. Also, go check out Royal Donuts on Instagram. They're basic cologne. They make basically everything happen. So thank you so much to Royal Donuts for making Steph's creation come to life. And without further ado, I would say let's get this cheat day party a la Stephanie Buttermore started. All right, Steph, you asked for...
Like, okay, I want to know, any of you out there in TV land, like, first of all, have any of you ever done a cheat day like this, where you just like eat, like, it's almost like you intentionally eat garbage all day, right? Like, I'm trying to think if I ever have, like, intentionally. Like, normally the way that it happens for me is I'll wake up, and it's normally on a day where, like, let's say I've been training very hard the week before, and my willpower is like shot because I'm exhausted and sore and just like in pain, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to train today. I feel like crap. I'm just going to eat now. I'm hungry now. I know I'm not going to train later. I don't feel like doing all that, and I'll eat something, and that kind of opens the floodgates to me just like eating all day. But I never go as far as to get like half a dozen of like these like extremely decadent donuts, followed by God knows like what else she's going to eat today. But I want to know, like, have any of you ever done this? Actually, like what she's doing or what these girls do? And the reason I want to know is the same reason why I never do it, which is because if I did it, I would feel like absolute garbage the entire day. I feel awful. Like the other day I had like a bag of potato chips and like a couple like random ass like Vietnamese desserts. Like, it's like Jello kind of, like coconut, I don't know, I think it's coconut water with coconut sugar that's somehow like jellified or jelloified. I don't know, gelatinized, whatever. I can't think of the word. I had a bunch of those and like some street food, which was like chicken and rice. And that deviation from like my normal healthy food made me feel like absolute garbage for 24 hours after that. So I can only imagine what like a Reese's donut and a carrot cake donut filled with cake batter, like, ugh. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. It's for the views, right? It's obviously for the views. Like, come on. Yeah, I guess just answered my own question.
The recreation basically of Krispy Kreme's Reese's peanut butter cup donut, and they came through. So this is a donut filled with peanut butter cream topped with chocolate and with Reese's on top. This is amazing. because it's actually filled with Reese's peanut butter. This is so good. Stephanie approved is a 10 out of 10. Next up, I think this is going to be messy, is the bacon banana Nutella donut. I'm excited to try this because I wouldn't have put banana on this, but like I said, since it's Stephanie approved. Oh, I think there's no Nutella in there. It was good. Very good. The icing is like a caramel glaze. This would have been bomb with Nutella. Very good. The banana tastes really good on this one. This one is white chocolate raspberry, if I recall correctly. No. Yeah, it is. It is. This cream inside, though, is amazing. Very good combo. I love white chocolate, love raspberry. Very good. This beauty is messy. It's strawberry and birthday cake filling. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Let's try this.
I'm sorry. Is she wearing a Supreme shirt? Does it say Supreme down here? I think it. Well, I guess we'll see later. What am I watching? What's? Why is this video? What are the comments like? Oh, whoa! Look at that donut. It looks amazing. I'm sorry. I can't be nice. I love Stephanie and everything she's standing for. Oh, this is so fun. Thank you for asking me to do this. Stephanie Buttermore is such a sweetheart. Oh God, I don't know. Maybe. I think what it is that like, because I did 2 videos before this, right? And I remember at the beginning of each of the videos, because somebody left me a comment today or yesterday or something, and they were like, you know, like I did one of their videos, and they were like, thank you for doing the video, but try not to be such a dick and engage more with the video. Don't just like talk shit about it the entire time. Actually respond to it in a way that shows that you are, I don't want to say taking it seriously, but just engage with it more beyond just talking about how dumb you think it is. And I thought about that, and I was like, okay, you know, there's some validity to that. That's true. So I did that with the other 2 videos, I think successfully. I'm trying to do it with this one, but it's like, how do you engage with this? Like really, like, let me think about this for a second. I don't know. It's hard for me to think of anything positive about this. Like, maybe like when you get to a certain level of YouTube fame, I guess this kind of reminds me of like, let's say diplomats from 2 countries are like paying lip service to one another. Like, oh my God, you guys know about like the Chancellor of France. Like, she's so beautiful. Her like choice in tea is so amazing. She suggested that I try these 6 teas today, and she's so beautiful, and you should definitely like visit her restaurant in France or whatever. Like, this raspberry tea is delicious. I'm thinking in my mind that's like the equivalent of this, except it's YouTube and not quite as cultured, let's say. I don't know. I'm really like drawing a blank here, but okay, I guess.
The filling inside is though the birthday cake. Oh, I can't describe the filling, but it's amazing. I love the cake batter idea, and cookie dough is so good. Amazing. I don't know what this cake batter was, but it was so good. And Stephanie, Royal Donuts came through and made you a beautiful carrot cake donut with cream cheese icing.
Game over.
So Stephanie, this one is especially dedicated to you. And trust me, it's amazing. You have to come here and try this. Oh my God. Wow, this is so good. There's like carrot cake on the top. And it's filled with, the donut is filled with cream cheese. This is fantastic. I can tell you, Steph, you would have loved this one. And now the grand finale. Steph, you know I love apple fritters. So you decided that I should have an apple fritter. I love that. But there's no apple fritters here in Germany. However, Royal Donuts actually also came through and made this beautiful apple fritter. I think it's the first place in Germany that makes apple fritters, as far as I know. They make this especially for me, so huge shout out. And they're working on a technique, and they want to bring this out officially to the store when they get over 10,000 followers on Instagram. So if you're interested, apple fritter glaze, try this first apple fritter in Germany. This is iconic. This tastes so fresh. I want to show you the insides. I don't know if you can see that properly, but there's so many apple pieces in here, which keeps it moist, because when you have a cheap apple fritter or an apple fritter of low quality, it's mostly dough and it's really dry. But this is so moist because of the large apple pieces in there. It's amazing. It's really moist inside, but crunchy on the outside. All right, guys, that was Stephanie's choice for breakfast. Stephanie, it was amazing. A Royal Donut.
It is a Supreme shirt. I wonder if it's real. Like, I wonder if she actually paid like $250 for a Supreme shirt, or if it's fake. It's probably real, right? I'm the only one who buys fake Supreme shirts, I think. Or am I wrong? I don't know. Whatever, who cares? What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else about this extremely thought-provoking video. Oh, I know. This reminds me, like, okay, so back in my early days of like a month and a half ago of doing these review videos, I reviewed a Magic Mikey video, right? It was like, I was still new to the whole like watching people eat on camera phenomenon, and I watched him eat it, and I remember, no offense to Magic Mikey, like nothing against him, he's whatever, do your thing, make your money. But it was basically, he went to like a local donut shop and got like 12 donuts and basically ate them, and every single bite that he took, he'd be like, okay, now we're gonna eat this one, here it is, here's a picture of it, you know. And then he like takes a bite, he's like, yeah, that's really good. And it's like, every single donut, it's like, okay, now we're gonna have this like chocolate one. Yeah, that's really good. And it's like, what are people, and I know it's not like supposed to be like an actual, okay, first of all, it's a donut. Of course it's good. Like, how do you make a bad donut? That's number one. Number two, what is it gonna be like? Oh, this donut, oh, it's disgusting, I can't eat this. Like, he's not gonna do that, of course not. He doesn't wanna like, you know, I'm not saying he's sponsored, or she's obviously not sponsored. But, I don't know, I just didn't understand. But anyway, it kind of reminded me of that. And then I thought to myself, I was like, why do women, and sorry, this is for women, why do women watch this? Because no man is going to watch this. Like, maybe, like, please, if you're a man, I want to know. Please tell me, please. I'm not, maybe you think I'm misogynist and then whatever, I hate women. Honestly, like, whatever. Watching stuff like this kind of makes me like question like the intelligence of your average woman. I'm sorry, but like it actually does. But if you're a man and you watch this, like why? Please tell me why. Like if you've seen this video and you watched it in its entirety before I'm reviewing it, like please tell me why. Like ladies, like honestly, I've given up trying to understand why you do anything. I honestly don't get it. Like what are you? I mean, she's attractive. And I guess Stephanie Buttermore is like a celebrity, and so is she really. But why would you, like, I've said this too many times, haven't said it in a while, fortunately, but like, are your lives going so well that like, this is a good use of 28 minutes of your shockingly short, limited lifespan, that like you're happy with spending 28 minutes watching this? Like, do you understand why I speed these videos up? Why do you think that is? It's so I can get through them as fast as possible, because they are like, I don't want to say they're boring. I mean, they are extremely boring, but like, well, also I try to do many videos in a day, but oh my God, let's just watch this at like normal speed. Okay, because we've been watching it at 2x speed. Let's watch this at normal speed for like 10 seconds. Watch how boring it is.
Donuts, the execution was on point. So while I take a little break and go on a breakfast hunt for Nate, I let Stephanie explain to you guys what is on the menu next.
Okay, so for lunch is going to be something that I would personally really want. I know you like chicken burgers, regular burgers, burgers of any kind, really. So I want you to do a turkey burger, because that's personally what I would choose. So I like to have my turkey burger with lettuce, goat cheese, raspberry jam, and a fried egg. And on the side, this is actually something I've never had, but I think that it would be fun to try, or you could try it, pizza fries. I've seen this on like a Food Channel network thing where like a place in LA makes these. So it's just regular French fries, and it's topped with pizza sauce and melted mozzarella. So it's like melted cheese. It's almost like cheese fries or chili cheese fries, but like with pizza toppings. And you can put like pepperoni or something if you want it, maybe pineapple, maybe.
All right, guys, so you just heard Stephanie, and she wants me to have a turkey burger with goat cheese, raspberry jam, a fried egg, and lettuce. I didn't find any place that would offer a concoction like that. However, I do want to try it so bad, so I'm going to make my own burger. Little twist, I'll use feta. I use cheap cheese because I cannot stand goat cheese. But yeah, I mean, very similar. And she wanted me to have pizza fries, which I'm super excited about, but I have to get the fries, and then I'll make the fries here. But I don't want to go through the hassle of going out and get the fries, so I'll just do this. And here we go. We have the fries, and I'm going to show you make it. Just play a little B-roll footage of the process of getting everything done, and then we finally eat. So let's do this. guys, so this is the end result. This is the burger. I hope, Stephanie, I made you proud. It's a brioche bun with raspberry lettuce, turkey burger, and feta cheese instead of goat cheese, and a fried egg, and I made pizza Hawaii fries. And yeah, Nate is joining me with a German dinner, and yeah, are you ready for this?
It tastes like macaroni and cheese.
It's a different, it's pasta, but then it's not really pasta, so I can't really explain it. And my burger just fell apart, so I'll probably eat that with a knife and fork.
You know, this is special I've had before on one other occasion, and it is just as good as I remember the first time.
Alright, so the burger with the raspberry jam is amazing.
Did you already eat a piece of it? Mm-hmm. Come on, let me eat a piece of it. You can have whatever you want.
Wow, this is crazy good. With the cheese and the egg, Stephanie, that was a really good recommendation. I thought the egg was a little bit random, but
I'll be good to that.
hold on, this is not enough, right? That is amazing, Steph.
Where? Is there any bread in that that you gave me?
I can give you more here.
Let me get a real bite. You can have as much as you want, okay?
Here. It's amazing, huh?
I'm gonna start paying you to cook me
Yeah?
burgers. No more paying companies.
It's good, yeah?
Only paying you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Well, I'll pay. I'll give my. I'm always paying McDonald's. Order 66 McDonald's.
But that's amazing. Like the sweetness of the raspberry jam, the fried egg, and everything together is just
It is good.
beautiful. Yeah.
You should sell that.
Yeah. It's going also in the cookbook.
You should sell that.
The burger?
Yeah, and call it the Stephanie. Call it the Buttermore.
I call it that's the Buttermore burger.
It would be better with a pancake over it.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
These pizza fries are pretty decent too.
They're very cute. They're so cute. Like I kind of hate them for being so cute. It's like, what are you like throwing your good relationship in my face for? Like, you think you're better than me? You found like a happy relationship? Like, get out of here. Okay, and as is my custom lately for the videos that I've been doing as of yesterday, I'm going to be leaving a comment, and the comment I will be leaving is, great video and stuff, but I think we are all wondering if those are real Supreme shirts or not, unironically asking. Because I want to know. I mean, that's like that? I'm the most curious. Like, how is the raspberry jam? I don't know. I don't care. This Hawaiian pizza French fry thing looks disgusting. But yeah, I want to know: are those real Supreme shirts? Do they actually spend like? This one looks kind of cool with the sequins on it. I used to be a huge fan of Ed Hardy back in the day when like before they went out of business or whatever. So I love rhinestone. These look like rhinestones or something similar. This one, not crazy about. Probably wouldn't wear this one, but like this one looks pretty good. Yeah, like these Hawaiian pizza fries. Ugh, I don't know. Does not look appetizing to me. Burger didn't look super appetizing either, but it might be one of those things that like it's not pretty, but it looks good because of the combination of flavors. It's possible. I don't know. I guess. I guess I just need a better camera and better lighting. I just hate doing all that stuff. You know, it's like I'm thinking about my own like mukbangs that I've done. Like they're so garbage. No editing, me talking, like awful quality on the camera. Like I thought my iPhone was supposed to have like a good camera. It's not. The forward-facing camera is not very good at all. Editing B-roll, it's so much work. But that's what you have to do, you know, to make it on YouTube, I guess. So it's like a necessary evil. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. It's too painful to think about.
Fries.
What does these mean?
Good. And Stephanie, I put pineapple on it. Pineapple and ham.
Can you get some of this?
Yeah, get in there.
You know what this reminds me of? Those little tiny sausages that you get at Walmart. They're like 99 cents. That I used to feed my grandma. No. That my grandma used to feed my grandpa. My grandma used to feed my grandpa those little. I forgot what they're called.
Did I ever see them? Did you ever try them?
No. They're like 50 cents. I'm too late to try them because
Yeah.
it's really cheap stuff. I think they're called Vienna sausages.
Really?
My grandma used to feed my grandpa that.
Oh, kind of sorry for your grandpa.
My whole family got pissed.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh damn. Do you want to buy this? Come on, dude. You can get this.
Oh, that's how it's dry.
What?
It's a little dry now.
Don't talk shit about my schnitzel. It's a little dry.
It's a little dry. You need some sauce. You should try with some raspberry jam.
No, back up.
That's how you eat your schnitzel.
Who does that?
That's how you eat it. It's not raspberry, but it's a jam.
Who does that?
That's how Wiener Schnitzel is traditionally eaten.
No, you're saying Wiener Schnitzel. Is this what this is? Wiener Schnitzel? Really? I thought they were like. I thought Wiener Schnitzel was like an actual like. I don't know. Sausage.
That doesn't make any sense.
Alright, good. Stop it on there.
There you go. That's my boy.
Oh, that's not.
Try it. You love that. It's good, right?
That is.
So the curly goose is your favorite so far?
This? Did I say that? No. My favorite out of all of them
Yeah.
is you.
Aww.
No, seriously. My favorite out of all of them is probably the Spätzle.
Oh, okay.
Am I saying it right?
Spätzle.
Spätzle.
Yeah, perfect. All right, I'm not gonna take away from your Spätzle anymore.
No, you can have as much as you want.
All right, guys. So that was fantastic, Stephanie. Thank you so much for this crazy concoction. So random, but so good. I will help Nate with the rest. Maybe have some more fries. Maybe actually I'll leave that to him. And in the meantime, I'll let Stephanie explain what's for dinner. But maybe I'll throw in a snack before. See you in a little bit.
And then for dinner, we also have to pay some homage to the fact that I am half Thai. Love me some Thai food. I know you don't regularly get Thai on your cheat days, so I thought that you could give Thai a chance and get some pad Thai. So get pad Thai as the main, and then for dessert, I think you should have a big fudge brownie, like fudgy chocolate brownie, top
Whatever.
with a scoop of ice cream to finish off the night. And in my opinion, that would be the most amazing cheat day ever.
Alright guys, we are back for dinner. Stephanie just told us what it is for dinner for me. It is pad Thai. Since she is half Thai, I didn't know she was half Thai, Steph. I didn't know that you're half Thai. But are you quarter Thai?
I'm quarter Thai.
What? The one Asian over here. But Steph, I'm honoring your pad Thai. I have a pad Thai here, but like you can see, guys, we have a lot more. I want to give a huge thank you to Ginju in Bonn for hooking us up with like all this Asian beautiful food.
Yes.
And of course, I'm going to eat the pad Thai, but also I will have definitely to try a little bit of everything. So yes, Steph, I hope I make you proud with this. Following through with the pad Thai and a little more Asian goodies. And are you ready?
Yeah, I was born ready.
You were born ready? Awesome. Then I would say let's do this.
And I don't even know where to start with. I'll let Livia go ahead and decide for me. Where am I going to
We're
start?
starting with this roll. I don't know. It just looks at us. I think it's fried chicken.
We have no idea what is what, but we're going to just go through this together. All right, and
I think I have to try the pad Thai.
no.
No, you want to
Actually, no. Try the type. We know
Because
how it is.
the pad Thai is, please don't butcher me if I'm wrong, but I think it's fried noodles with a bunch of veggies and tofu.
Oh my lord.
Is that good?
I have just had a little bit of this.
So like in Tel Aviv, right? When I used to live in Tel Aviv, they have this sushi place called Japanica. And at Japanica, and like maybe I've never really been a fan of sushi, and I think it's kind of boring to eat. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't had good sushi. But anyway, at Japanica is like, it's a chain, right? And I don't want to say it's like the McDonald's of sushi places, but it kind of is the McDonald's of sushi places. It's nice. It's like a nice, clean looking, it's not like, whatever. It's like kind of corporate looking. Anyway, corporate looking for Tel Aviv, whatever that means. Anyway, they have something there called the Japanica roll. What they do is they make a sushi roll, like a long one, right? And then they roll it in like batter and they deep fry it, right? And then, they cut it up and serve it to you. Oh my God, it is so good. It is like, it's obviously not healthy at all, but like, is that a thing in other sushi places where they deep fry a roll, or is that only like at like random places like this? It is so good. You'd be surprised how good it is. I don't know. In terms of a cheat day, pad Thai and sushi is a cheat day. Like, it doesn't seem super unhealthy. And the cheese fries, like, wasn't that Parmesan cheese, not mozzarella cheese? Like, it's not so bad. French fries with like Parmesan cheese, pineapple, and ham, and a burger. That's a cheat day these days. Like, I don't know. I thought, like, the donuts for breakfast, all right, off to a good start, I guess, with the unhealthy food. But as far as the cheat day goes, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of, like, I don't know. Not like I've watched so many cheat day videos, but it seems pretty mild, in my opinion. Pad Thai's, like, obviously not the best. It basically is fried noodles with different vegetables and stuff in there. Honestly, though, every time I watch one of her videos, like, I've said this way too many times, like, already, like, beyond creepy at this point, she reminds me of my German ex-girlfriend, who I don't know if my German ex-girlfriend secretly watches my videos and doesn't tell me. I doubt it, although it's possible. Yeah, so, like, I don't really want to say anything beyond that. Yeah, they just remind me, or she reminds me of her. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, who cares? I don't know, like, eating pad Thai and sushi because Stephanie Buttermore said so. I don't know. Looks good, I guess. Like, so in the beginning of the video, I was going to be like, I don't know, and who am I to judge? Like, I'm a nobody. I know nothing. I'm not super successful for eating anything on camera. I would love to be, but I just wonder, as I have wondered so many times, like, who watches this? Like, who makes these people famous? Who are you? Who are you people out there who are like, who watch this? Really? Like, I don't know. I can't even say it. I feel bad saying it. I'm trying to be positive, trying to be nice. What can I say that's nice about this? All right, let's think. I like Nathan. He seems like a cool guy. Seems very funny. I like the Supreme shirts. I'm gonna say they're real. They look a little too nice to be fake. But then again, what do I know? What else? Yeah, I got nothing.
I think this is like some legendary Super Saiyan fried rice. I have a little spice to this, and
The pad thai is really nice too. I really like the pad thai.
this is just, I've never had fried rice on this level.
Really?
I don't know what it is.
Let me get some.
This can't be no fried rice. I gotta just scoop it. There's shrimp in here. There's a whole bunch of vegetables. I really wish we knew what this stuff is called.
Oh. It's Thai, fruity Thai.
Makes sense. There's pineapples in here. There's a little bit of sweet stuff. There's tons of vegetables. There's a little spice to this.
I really love the pad thai. It's a little sweet, onions, veggies in here, Thai spices, the fried noodles, very good.
All my senses are tingling right now.
Oh yeah, I got some chili now. Wow.
Is it spicy? A little spicy. There's spice to mine too.
This pad thai is really good. Can I try a little bit of your
Yeah,
fruity?
here. This is so good. This
Yeah.
is the best fried rice I've ever had. I swear.
Really?
I swear. It's just so different.
Oh wow.
It's crazy.
There's raisins in there?
There's raisins, there's pineapples, there's
Chicken?
shrimp, a bunch of vegetables.
Oh, look at the bread. This is really
There's some
good.
cashew in here.
Yeah, this is super good.
It's crazy. Look, pineapple.
Wow, yeah, that's a really good fried rice.
I think this is shrimp tempura. Shrimp tempura? I don't know, it has a spicy sauce on it. This is some, I think this is some pretty good sushi.
It is good. I'm going for this roll right here. This is shrimp tempura as well.
Here, let me have some of yours.
Yeah.
Are you using a fork or?
Yes, this is pasta. Oh, this is good. It's shrimp tempura with wasabi mayo. I don't know what this is. Oh, so this one is super good.
All right, so two things. Number one, there's two types of mukbangs, as far as I've noticed, like so far. You have one type, which is the type that they're doing, which is like, we ordered a bunch of food. I'm gonna take a bite and like talk to you about how it tastes, right? Like, oh, this, I can taste the pineapple. Oh, now I'm gonna try the wasabi mayo. Blah blah blah. It's like, I don't know. I personally find that like less intellectually stimulating, and I guess on some level they're trying to pay their respects to Stephanie Buttermore by talking about how the food tastes. Like if they just like were like, okay, Stephanie Buttermore said she would eat pad thai and sushi. Here's what we got. Oh, so Nate, how was your day? Like, how did that thing go that you did today? Like, blah blah blah, and like completely ignore everything else. I guess that's like, on. You could make the argument that that's somehow disrespectful to the person who told you to do the video and gave you these suggestions, and the person you're collaborating with, basically. So fine, I get it. But then there's the other type of mukbang, which I think this is another type, right? Or did I just imagine that this was the case? Where you talk about like literally anything other than the food. Like it's like, this is like 95% talk about food, 5%, if that, 5% other stuff. Whereas my like high society, highbrow mukbangs are like 5% like take a bite, like, yeah, that's really good. And then like talk about some completely random shit. But clearly like this is, you know, has a wider appeal than my like, you know, like 3 megapixel camera talk about like, you know, how I sat in my room for 8 hours today and shot videos. Anyway, yeah, I personally like, I want to know more about these people. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to know more about them. I mean, if I'm going to watch a video of theirs, I would rather learn about them. Like, tell me about your Supreme shirts. Talk to me about these shirts, right? I don't know if they've worn these before. There's like a story behind them. I doubt it. But like, tell me about anything other than the sushi. Like, I can't eat the sushi. I don't know what it tastes like. Like, I can't eat this rice. Like, I don't know. That's number one. Number two, anytime I look at a couple, right? And anytime I see a couple, either like in the real world or on camera or something, I'm always kind of like, maybe I'm the only one who does this. I'm always kind of like secretly judging them based on how good their relationship is. I'm like, are they really happy? Do they really seem happy? Is one of them secretly like just sick of the other one to death and like waiting for the time where they can like gracefully exit the relationship? And like, you can tell I've been, you know, I've been burned in the past, right? But anyway, that's just what I focus on. And like, no joke, like not at all. These two, this seems to me like they have like such a good like relationship. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but like they're so nice to each other. They're so attentive. They seem like they're just like very good friends. Like they just seem very like on the same page, just like in tune with, you know, each other, right? And like I'm trying to think of some other like random like YouTube couple who I could say, I guess I could say like I would envy their relationship as much as I envy theirs, right? And like again, not to bring up my German ex-girlfriend again, but like She was also my favorite ex-girlfriend, like out of all the ones I've ever had. No offense to any of the other ones who might have somehow found this video and have watched it like 20 minutes in. But she was just like, she was so chill. She was so nice. She was such a good person. She cooked all the time. She was like, she's the type of girl, I think I've said this before, but like, you know, we'd be on the subway, right? And like an old person gets on the subway, she would get up and offer the old person her chair like immediately, like in a second. Like no hesitation, like no thinking at all about anything. Like get up here, sit. Doesn't matter, we got a 40-minute train ride ahead of us. She would like get up and do it immediately. Like somebody dropped something on the ground, she'd pick it up and give it to them. Which like in and of itself doesn't sound like anything that anybody deserves like a Nobel Prize over. But most people do not do those little things. She's very, I don't know, just kind of like a good person. And obviously I don't know this girl at all. Like I've watched a couple of her videos. There is a slight physical resemblance. This girl, like, no offense, German ex-girlfriend of mine, this girl's much better at putting on her makeup than mine was. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. But anyway, whatever. I don't know. Maybe she's better at putting on makeup now. I don't know. Who cares? But like, good job, Nate. Like, I'm not gonna say put a ring on it. I don't really believe in marriage, but like, I also don't want to say I'm jealous because like I don't really like want to be in a relationship. But like, if I had to, if you had a gun to my head and you were like, you have to pick a style of relationship, I would say like this is the most appealing, right? No, I'm not talking about like eating food on camera and making videos together, although that is, you know, not a bad little bonus there. But like just in terms of how they interact, right? Am I alone on this? That they seem like very happy together, right? In a way that like I almost hate them for it a little bit. I mean, jokingly, of course, but like kind of jokingly. Obviously, I don't actually like hate them because they seem happy, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Like that made sense somehow.
Good. I think it's because salmon inside, and this is, I think, chicken.
Eat it because there's a sauce on it, and the red sauce on it, it's very nice. It's tangy, it's spicy, it's sweet.
And then the beef is really good.
You know, I think this compares to.
This is fantastic sushi. I'm loving everything so far. The sushi's amazing. The pad thai, the bright rice.
Yo, we need to try one of these. What is
Oh
this?
yeah. There's a sauce that comes with it. Little
Like a fried dumpling.
Yeah.
It looks like a fried dumpling, but we're gonna go ahead and try it.
Comes with this sauce.
It comes with like it looks like peanut sauce.
I think it's meat inside.
Think it what?
Meat, but they're good.
Okay. I don't know what these are, but are they fried dumplings? Fried wontons? Are they wontons?
It's money bag. I don't know.
Okay. Whatever these are, I approve.
I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna give it a try. It's, I think, chicken.
It's one of the hottest days here in Germany. For those of you that don't know, here in Germany, people don't have air conditioning. Is that correct? I would say most people don't have air conditioning.
Nobody has.
Nobody has air conditioning. So we rely on the cool temperatures of the outside
Of
to
the
cool
night,
us out. Well, today's a hot one.
Very hot, and that's why it's hard for me to like eat a lot.
Today's almost 100 degrees.
Alright guys, so this is it for me for now. Like I said, I don't want to overdo it, and it's super hot, and I'm sweating. You can probably all see that. So I'm sitting here with Nate making some conversation, and I'll be back with you. Alright guys, so don't mind the puppies in the background. They're evil, they're possessed.
She's always a loud one.
But Stephanie said I should have a gooey chocolate brownie with vanilla ice cream on top, and I made this beauty. This is
warm it up?
Yes, this is a Nutella brownie with dark chocolate and vanilla ice cream on top. And I'm gonna try for you if this is actually worth baking, because I changed, because I basically took a recipe and changed it. It's gonna be in the cookbook if it's good, but look at this gooey piece.
Just focus on that. I meant, sorry.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Did you make that? I just had a little crumble that landed on the table. I snuck that into my mouth.
This is amazing. It's so gooey and chocolatey and moist. Like, look at this.
It actually had a gooey. It's like gooey.
Like,
Let me get it.
you want some?
Oh, just a little bite.
And what do you think? It doesn't taste like Nutella, but I think Nutella gives it like the moistness. What do you think?
Tastes like a really thick brownie.
It's a fudge brownie.
Yeah, that's
That's what
exactly
it
what
is.
it's like. Or it can be a pizookie.
It could be a pea. It's a brownie.
No, it's a pizookie.
A chocolate cookie.
A brownie pizookie.
This is fantastic. Stephanie, thank you so much for giving me things to eat that I usually don't eat. And
Stephanie, you're the shit.
yeah, shout out to Stephanie for doing everything for me today. I super appreciate it.
She's a sweet girl.
That was really good.
You didn't even share anything with me.
Because there's a whole brownie batch I made. Just for good measures, I'm gonna try. I don't know what it is. It looked like ice cream, but it wasn't in the freezer.
it wasn't-
didn't melt.
yeah, I
so.
was confused. I'm like,
oh, it's a chocolate mousse.
9.
Oh yeah.
9.
Wow,
You better say something to me.
that is really good. That is really good.
You just ate the whole thing.
That's wasabi nuts. I mean, try this.
Really?
Just try it.
Back up.
It's really good. And we have a coffee cake right here. I don't know how this works, but I'm just gonna get a little bit. Some fruits.
What does that mean?
I wonder where they are in Germany. Are they in... Let's see here. Maybe it will say on her Instagram. Hopefully nothing embarrassing will pop up on my Instagram like it did last time. Okay. Livia Adams. Let's see here. Tax law. Doesn't say. Okay, yeah, anyway, I don't know where they are in Germany. I can't really tell just by looking at these pictures. Yeah, man, she looks so much like my ex. Well, in this picture, in some of these pictures. Maybe not so much, but a little bit. Anyway, who cares? Yeah, I don't know, like, what am I supposed to say about this? Like, I don't want to do that. Germany gets hot also. It's not a fun place when it's hot. The weather in Germany sucks. I don't know, whatever. I think I've seen enough of this, right? Have I not? Have I not watched, have I not suffered enough? Not only do I have to watch people eat, like, what I think is boring, but I have to, like, watch this happy couple interact, rub it in my face that I'm lonely. Or not lonely, but, like, I'm all alone. Yeah, I don't really care. But anyway, let's finish this.
Anyways, guys, this was the day where Stephanie Buttermore chose my food for the entire time. Again, Stephanie, thank you so much for this. I so appreciate it. I love you so much, and I hope to see you soon. Also, guys, go check Stephanie out, go check Nate out, and let me know how you like this video. Let me know how you like Stephanie's choices. I love them. And yeah, I love you all so much, and I see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
So I really hope that you liked my choices. I can't wait to watch. I love you so much. Say hi to Nate for me, and hello and goodbye to
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so funny story. As I was watching this, right, because, like, you know, at the end of the day, I think that if you want to make it, let's say, in entertainment, and I could be totally wrong, but, like, you kind of need to play the game, right? You need to play nice, right? Like, you heard what they're saying, like, oh, I love Stephanie Buttermore, and she's like, oh my god, I love you, always hungry girl, or Livia, or whatever, and Nate's like, yeah, Stephanie's awesome, she's a sweetheart, right? It's like, you know, it's these, like, like, niceties that you are, you don't have to say them, but, like, it's almost as if you're sponsored by a brand. Like, you're not going to say anything bad about the brand. It's like, I remember watching, there's this old cartoon called The Critic with John Lovitz. Hilarious show, too bad they canceled it. But he was a movie critic, and he always, like, his, like, punchline was like, it stinks, you know? And his boss would always get mad at him for giving a bad movie review, because he's like, his boss was like, listen, like, if you don't like the movie, just say that it's good, you know? And he's like, and because, you know, the John Lovitz character was like, well, look, all these movies are really bad. If they're bad, I'm going to say they're bad. And he's like, well, what do I say if I don't like it? And he's like, I remember the boss was like, that's what good is for, right? That's what, like, the ranking good is for. Anyway, totally random example. But, like, as I was watching this, I was thinking to myself, I was like, is my arguably, like, negative and critical attitude hurting me in some way? I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because on the one hand, they say that, like, catchy, the more negative a title is, the catchier it is, right? Like, the shocking truth about the snake diet sounds better than the snake diet is really good, right? Or, like, the snake diet ruined my life, right? Or, like, what is Mariah Vittori's things, like, fasting ruined my life, or, like, 8 ways fasting ruined my life. Sounds better than, like, 8 ways fasting improved my life. Like, whatever. We don't want, show me how it ruined your life, you know what I mean? But when it comes to actually, like, interacting with other people, I think you do need to stay positive, or at least avoid being negative, really, is what it is. Just because, you know, nobody, and the reason I thought of this, or what I thought of after this, was that you guys know Game of Thrones, right? So before Game of Thrones was an HBO show, I had the fortune of reading them as books. Right? I think I read, like, the first, I don't know, 4 or 5 books. I don't remember. I got super caught up in them. Incredible books, by the way. From what I understand, they stayed pretty close to the books in the actual series itself. But I remember reading the books, and there was one character called the Hound, right? And if you guys have seen Game of Thrones, you know about the Hound, and you know the Hound is, there's a reason they call him the Hound, because he's, like, he's like an animal, at least in the books. I've only watched the first season of the show. It was like, I'd already read the books. It's like, I don't know, I wasn't like caught up in the magic. Anyway, the Hound attacks anybody, does not care, does not give a fuck. He's like, I don't want to say he's fearless, but he's just like, basically fearless, like does not care. We'll fuck with anybody, even his brother, like Gregor Clegane, you know, like the most intimidating, craziest guy in the world, like does not actually give a fuck, like will go after his own brother if he has to. And when I read those books, I used to play text-based role-playing games, right? Which is basically, I've said this before, but it's like an RPG where like you pick a race, you pick a class, like you're an elf wizard or whatever, and you interact with other people in the world. Except it's text-based, so there were no pictures, right? It's only text. Like, instead of looking at trees, you read a room description that says like, oh, to the north, you see a cluster of trees, and like a smooth breeze is blowing in the wind, and like you see a squirrel scamper off to the side, blah, 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 right? There's like thousands of these room descriptions. People all play this game together and emote or role play, and I played these games for years. And one of my, like, I was so impressed by the character, the Hound, that I would call myself in the game, because I was a bad guy, obviously, angsty teenager, like wanted to like, you know, grief all these people and gank anybody that I could, any way that I could. So I played an evil character. And I nicknamed myself the Feral Hound, right? Feral, you know what feral means? It's like wild kind of, but like wild and kind of with like a violent, aggressive connotation, right? So I would call myself the Feral Hound, and I was, I don't want to say heavily influenced by this character, the Hound, but somewhat influenced by him. Because for some reason at the time I really admired his fearlessness. So like, obviously now as an adult in the real world, the like non-fake text-based role-playing world where like you can kill somebody and there's no consequences. Now in the real world, especially as a public figure, which you could make the argument that I am a public figure, I probably do need to tone it down somewhat if I want to like, you know, not piss everybody off and make everybody hate me. Although there is, I guess, some benefit to doing that, like, but you have to balance it, right? Like, let's look at like Snake Diet Guy, for example. He's very loud, very abrasive, talks a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, you can tell he really cares because he offers to train people for free, and he is very encouraging, and there is that other side of him, right? Another guy is this, or I think he's new, but like Wes Watson, like the ex-con guy who like is all like roided out and like talks about like prison life, like discipline, gotta have respect, like blah, blah, right? Like he's very aggressive, very mean, but there's still this underlying layer of like aspiring to, I don't want to say be the best you can be, but like aspiring to have unreasonably high discipline and improve yourself in that way, right? It's almost like personal development / motivation. But what am I? I'm just like a guy who talks shit about girls with eating disorders on the internet. You know, like what are my redeeming qualities? It's much less clear, especially when you have to sit through a 40-minute video to like maybe piece together what it might be, right? Not exactly the widest appeal. Anyway, who told me to do this? Why did you do this to me? Who are you? You're a bad person. V Nguyen or V Win, whatever. Anyway, I need a break. You guys got any more? Let me know. Peace.